guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me again, your girl Kami. So you guys, have you heard about these Ukrainian refugees that broke a home? She broke a home. Guys, there is this man from UK, a father of two, 3-year-old and 6-year-old, that dumped his wife, his partner of 10 years, after he fell in love with the Ukrainian refugees that he and the wife hosted. So you guys, this is what happened. This Sophia, her name is Sophia, was running away from the ongoing war in Ukraine, met Tony on Facebook and they chatted, and Tony agreed to host her, and which of course with the approval of the wife, who is Lorna, and they brought this Ukrainian lady into their house, and immediately things started to happen. Immediately, according to Sophia, what she said, that immediately she saw this man, his name is Greta. I'm gonna read the story for you guys. He said that they clicked, that there was this connection that he has never felt before. So the wife, her name is Lorna, who is the mother of two, was very uncomfortable because she was like, what's really going on? And she saw that the connection between this lady that they are supposed to help is now falling in love with her, her partner. So she was uncomfortable, and she said that she don't think she can live with this lady in her house again. Do you know what the man did, guys? The man decided to pack out. He told that Sophia that if you are moving out, I am moving out with you. Hey, talk about charm. I hope this lady did not go to, Sophia did not go and they start cooking for this man, because men are very interesting. Maybe, in Africa, they believe in love potion. They believe that if your husband, somebody go and cook for your husband, some ladies can put something, they call it love potion, so that by the time that man eats that food, he forgets about his wife, he forgets about his children. In fact, he forgets himself. And guys, I've come to realize it's not even about charm. It's actually the belief and the words we say. You can be cook and you say, as this man is eating this food, come to me. You are mine from now. You have to leave this husband. Guys, these things are real. I know most of you don't believe in those things, but let me tell you, these things are working. Oh, yeah. These things are working as long as you believe they are working. Imagine the man now said to Sophia, who is just a Ukrainian refugee, somebody you are supposed to help, told her that if you are leaving this house, I am living with you. So she abandoned his partner of 10 years because of this lady, guys. And what even makes the story more interesting to me as an African woman, we have our own culture, is that the man and the lady moved into the man's dad, Dad, I mean, like, who? My dad will kill me. I said to God, I'm dead. I will leave my husband, leave my children, go and take a strange man to my father's house. I will tell him. My father will ask me, what is going on here? You can never sleep in my house. He'll be like, where's your husband? Where are your children? Like, hey guys, this in Africa, is a big problem, is a taboo. They will never, over their dead body, they will never accept that. They cannot, they will call that rubbish. In fact, your father will beat you up. It doesn't matter how old you are. He will take a machete, in fact, or rungu. That we call it rungu in Kenya. He will whip you. In fact, don't even try it. Don't even try it. So guys, yeah, that is the story. So the story was on Daily Mail, and this is how the story goes. Like, so guys, you will know that this is a real story. I'm not making up. It say a father of two, 29, dumps his partner after falling for 22-year-old Ukrainian refugees who came to live with the couple to escape the war. Escaping the war now became scattering people's marriages. A British father of two has dumped his partner after falling for a 22-year-old Ukrainian refugees who came to live with them to escape the war. Tony Garnett is 29 and his partner Lorna, 28, took in Sophia Kakadim at the start of May. So it's just recently, but just 10 days later, their seemingly happy marriage they were even married, guys, was torn apart when he ran away with the refugees. Jesus. The security, I mean, this Tony Gadget, it seems that he works as a security guard who lives in Bradford, West Yorkshire, says he has fallen in love with the 22-year-old and wants to spend the rest of his life with her. Hey, I'm telling you, this girl, she has used charm on this man. This is not ordinary. As an African woman, I have to tell you, this is not ordinary, guys. Hey, Sophia, who fled the city of Lviv in western Ukraine, said she fancied Tony as soon as she saw him, and that the pair are living their very own love story. So this girl had a mission, because as a refugee, it's like, why? But hey, I will never host anybody, never, especially a lady in my house. Look like that. God forbid. Admitting the pain this will cause Lorna, Tony said she has discovered a connection with Sophia like I've never had before, adding that they know this is right. They feel it's right, guys. I'm not trying to condemn them. I'm not saying anything. I'm just reading the story as it is. But guys, you can imagine this 22-year-old, and you know all these Ukrainian young, you know, they will be beautiful and blonde and all these things. Hey. The family had taken Sophia in an effort to do their bit to help Ukrainians fleeing the Russian invasion, with Tony telling the Sun he wanted to do the right thing and that she was the first person to get in touch on Facebook page where he offered to house a refugee. Okay. Actually, this has been happening in Sweden. You will read like a man. I was reading about a man that had hosted about 10 refugees here in Sweden. But that one is a different story. How would you... No. Not when there are youngsters there and you cannot even control yourself. I don't understand. I would rather pay a hostel for them before the government take action to help them than for me to bring them in my house, and this becomes another story of another day. So guys, know who you help. Hey, let's continue reading. This is serious. Sophia, who works as an IT manager, flew into Manchester on May 4th after waiting for weeks in Berlin for her UK visa to be approved. So you guys, Sophia had a job in Ukraine. She's an IT manager. Tony said he and Sophia quickly developed connection, and while his 6-year-old and 3-year-old daughters also took a liking to her, his partner of 10 years did not. This is normal, like kids, just like people, you know, they are young, 3 years, 6 years. Maybe after some time they'll be like, what is going on? Where is our mother? Like, where is daddy? Daddy has gone, you know. This is just a fancy, it's just a short, anyway. Let's continue. Tony, who speaks Slovakian, would talk with his future lover while she spoke Ukrainian, as the two languages are mutually intelligible. So, which means if you are from Slovakian and the other one is from Ukrainian, they understand each other. Hey, God. However, this left Lorna, who is now the wife of Tony, not understanding what they were talking about. Oh my God, which means Lorna cannot speak the language. It's so, that is disrespect. Disrespect your partner of 10 years. You will now invite a stranger because this girl is a stranger, and you keep on talking your own language, and then that is disrespect of the highest order. Even if it was not your wife. Imagine me from Kenya, and I have maybe somebody from Ghana or from Nigeria, and then all the time we are speaking Swahili. That's disrespect. I mean, it's like you leave the person out. The person will be bored, and definitely you'll be like, are they talking about me? What are they talking about? Like, it's very disrespectful. Like, why would he? Oh my God. I'm telling you, I already don't like this Tony. God forgive me. So then this is what Tony was saying, and I quote, "We were getting on brilliantly, but at the time it was no more than that. Although I can see why Lorna started to feel jealous and resentful of her," Tony said. As the days passed, Sophia would join in Tony at the gym, and they would talk in his car, while at home they grew physically closer. At home, I realized we were finding excuses to touch and brush against each other. Oh my goodness. It was very flirtatious, but nothing more than that happened at the stage. He said, although it was fairly innocent, it was causing arguments. I can understand that. When I got in a night, Sophia would be the one who had made meal for me to try. I said it, guys. Even before I read this story, did you hear me saying about cooking? You see, these things are working. These things are working. Huh? Women, be warned, though. Not bring a stranger come and be cooking for your husband, because hey, their head will go nye 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 nye. Especially maybe if you can, even if you can cook. I say that lady know what she's doing, and I don't believe that Sophia and this man Tony didn't start chatting now. I think they have been chatting for long. I think they've been known each other for long, because how would you tell me that somebody just came into your life for 10 days and you forget your wife, you forget your 2 kids? Like, hey guys, this is, you see what he said? Yes, when I got at night, Sophia would be the one who had made a meal for me to try. Now, you are charmed. You are charmed. You guys, very soon I'm going to look for the definition of charm. You see? Now, I will link it there. Definition of charm, guys, before I forget. So he said, as the pair got closer and closer, Lorna became very jealous. Tony says, and began to question why Sophia was following him around all the time. I wonder, you need help, and you're now the madam of the house, following other people's husband to the gym, even cooking food. Like, hey, these ladies, some of them are very daring. Now work for them. Really, you guys, this is serious. Okay, the atmosphere was getting really bad, and Sophia told me she didn't know whether she could continue to live with us under this circumstances. Of course, now, what do you expect? Lorna was never that enthusiastic about having a refugees in our home, because it meant the girls had to move into one room. Imagine the ladies now, you even inconvenient your own kids, you know, because you want to help somebody that you don't even know, somebody that is even challenging in your own home. Yeah. Things came to a head after an explosive row between the women left Sophia in tears and saying she no longer felt like she could no longer live in the same house as. Of course, now, Tony says something inside me clicked, and he told Lorna, if he's going, I'm going. You see, this man told his partner of 10 years, if this refugees is leaving, I'm leaving. Hey. The pair then packed their bags and moved in Tony's mom and dad, you see. Although they were looking at properties to move into. They are serious. After their relationship of 10 years ended in the space of just 10 days, Tony says he feels bad and that Lorna is not to blame. I'm so sorry for what Lorna is going through. This was not her fault, and it was not about anything she did wrong. We never set out to do this. It wasn't planned, and we didn't mean to hurt anyone. Heh? Did you see? He's saying he's sorry. Sorry for what? Sorry for ending your 10 years relationship because of a stranger. Sorry for hurting this woman, speaking your language in front of her, breaking up with her, and even the audacity to move to your your dad and your mother. I wish I know them, because I would have told them that what are they doing? This is so wrong. I mean, I don't know, somebody correct me. Guys, this is my own opinion. I don't know what you think. Comment at this comment section. What I would have thought about this story is that, like I said, I don't think Sophia and Tony just met. This is just my own feeling, what I feel. I think that they have been dating, they have known before, and this was just an excuse. And then, why would she bring him into the house? If you spoke to your wife, you want to help somebody, because hosting somebody means that you are going to cater for everything, his food, everything. So you could also rent a hostel for her, let her live there, and let her go and contact the UK government to help her, because even as a student now, refugees are tripping in every day. In fact, the rate at which they are coming, there are too many that even the refugees that were already there, their cases have been forgotten. Like, because now they are focusing on Ukraine. I even read news, guys, that some refugees that have been here before feel very bad, and they feel that Sweden is not fair, that Sweden are focusing on the Ukrainian refugees, and it seems that they are being prioritized. So this thing is causing a lot of drama, and I think the people have to find a balance, you know. So, hey, I mean, to help something, you have to do the right. He's saying he want to do the right thing. Tony said he want to do the right. So the right thing is to bring another woman into his house and then turn her into another wife. And you forgot your partner of 10 years. I feel sorry for Lorna, honestly. I don't know. This is very bad. Anyway, guys, what do you think? That, like I said, I think that they have been talking, they have been chatting, and she came in May, and now the relationship has ended, and all he can say that he's sorry. And he even dared tell his partner of 10 years that if Sophia is leaving, I'm leaving. So you see, he has left, living with his parents, and now they are looking for where to live. Anyway, guys, that's the story. It's very bad. You know, we have been hearing drama in Africa, this and this, but things are happening anywhere, everywhere. It's like there are so many, you know, things happening at the same time. You know, the thing is like now, if it were, they would not dare have the second wife. It's not allowed. So that is why he had to bring in the stranger, so that he can pack the first, you know, wife, you know, in a decent manner. Anyway, guys, let me not take so much time. This video is already long. I see you in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe and let me know at the comment section what you think about this whole story. Okay, guys, thank you.